Hey people, how's it going? I just finished putting all my bits and pieces back onto our patio. Like put, I got a wine and clothesline, so and just finishing up the last touches of putting all my furniture back to how it normally is, because on Friday night my son had his Halloween party here on Friday, so which turned out pretty okay. I did warn him. I says, because there were like alcohol that was involved. I says to him that none of them are going to be, because they all have cars, they all have their own licences. And I says, if I had to take all their car keys off them, I will. But a lot of them got dropped off, and a lot of them caught the Uber, so knowing that there was alcohol that was going to be involved. So, but overall, they were really well behaved, really well behaved. I said the cut-off time will be at 12 o'clock midnight, so yeah, so they pretty much knew that, and I think they all went home just before 12. So, but yeah, he had a quite a crowd here on Friday. So I just, obviously I couldn't go anywhere because I had to supervise them. My son and my daughter-in-law, they came around just in case it got out of control. My other daughter and my other son-in-law, they came around for a little bit, but because they got young ones, they had to get them home. And my son, he pretty much stayed most of the night in case it did get out of control, which it didn't, people. So, but in saying that, my son's friends, they pretty well behaved. Well, they were well behaved here, so yeah. But I says to my son, I says that I am not going to be cleaning up your mess. I refuse to clean up your mess the next day. But yeah, he knew any of the rules, so, but he had worked the next day to where I left my patio as it was, as how they left it, a big mess. And yeah, he had worked the next morning, so I said to him, well, it's going to stay like this until you get home. But in saying that, he cleaned up every single mess that was all over the place. So yeah, I was pretty happy with him for doing that. But he knew you got to be one of these hard parents to where you want to throw little parties, then you're going to be responsible for the whole lot, including the cleaning up. Yeah, anyway, we got a beautiful day today. It's the temperature is 25 degrees, and it's really warm. Unfortunately, it's going to get higher now that we're getting closer into the summer season. It is, I think, November the 2nd, Sunday, and yeah, but I've got to tell you people, this year it's just been so fucking full on. Seriously, it's just been so full on. We have weddings. I hope my daughter's wedding in December this year. We had like weddings and funerals and milestone birthdays. It's just been like, wow, one hectic year. So yeah, so yeah, anyway, like I said, I just finished just doing the bits and pieces on my patio, getting it back to normal. Yeah, but my patio is pretty good for entertaining. We had so many functions here, so many Christmases, so many birthdays, just celebrations. So yeah, and because I do have a rather large patio, it can pretty much hold quite a few people here. So I just don't like the fact that every time we have a some celebration here, I always get left to clean out the mess the very next day, so which is a pain in the ass. Yeah. But anyway, people. Today I'm just going to relax. Normally I'll go and do my shopping, but because my son has taken my car to work today, yes, I can't really go and do any grocery shopping. So, not that we need anything, and yeah.